Hi guys, my name is Jacob Brizendine and I'm a sophomore track and field runner here at the University of Kentucky, right here. And I'm from Louisville, Kentucky. And my favorite children's book growing up was called The Missing Piece. I really like that book. And today I'm really excited to read Peter's Chair. So let's get started. First thing here, we have this really beautiful painting, it looks like. It looks really nice. Moving on. There's the title of the book, Peter's Chair. It's another art piece with the dog, and it looks like some play blocks that Peter has probably been playing with. Here it says, for Joan Roseman. So that's just who the book is dedicated to. Try and line this up right. Peter stretched as high as he could. There, his tall building was finished. So, we were right. Peter did make a tower out of blocks. There's his dog sleeping in the corner right here. So let's see where this leads. Oh no. Crash, down it came. Shh, called his mother. You have to play more quietly. Remember, we have a new baby in the house. So it looks like the dog was awoken. He woke up and he wrecked Peter's tower, and it made his mother kind of angry. Peter looked into his sister Susie's room. His mother was fussing around the cradle. That's my cradle, he thought, and they painted it pink. So it seems like Peter has a new baby sister, and he might be a little jealous of her right now. Let's see where this goes. Hi, Peter, said his father. Would you like to help me paint sister's high chair? It's my high chair, whispered Peter. Seems like Peter doesn't want to share his old things with his little sister, but we'll see where this leads. He saw his crib and muttered, My crib, it's painted pink too? Not far away stood his old chair. They didn't paint that yet, Peter shouted. So he still has his chair left. Peter's chair. There's the dog. There's Peter running with the chair. He picked it up and ran to his room. Peter doesn't want his chair to be pink. There's Peter with the dog. Let's run away, Willie, he said. Peter filled a shopping bag with cookies and dog biscuits. We'll take my blue chair, my toy crocodile, and the picture of me when I was a baby. Willie got his bone. So Peter wants to run away with his chair, the only thing that his parents haven't changed for his little sister, and his dog. There he is. They went outside and stood in front of his house. This is a good place, said Peter. He arranged his things very nicely and decided to sit in his chair for a while. There he is. But he couldn't fit in the chair. He was too big. Peter brought his chair, but it didn't fit him anymore. He's too big for it. He's outgrown it. There's Peter again. His mother came to the window and called, "Won't you come back to us, Peter, dear? We have something very special for lunch." Peter and Willie made believe they didn't hear, but Peter got an idea. Here's again all the stuff that he brought. Looks like Peter's hiding behind the curtain over here. Right down here. Soon his mother saw signs that Peter was home. "That rascal is hiding behind the curtain," she said happily. Looks like she found Peter. Oh, wow. He just put his shoes behind the curtain. She moved the curtain and away, but he wasn't there. "Here I am," shouted Peter. He's hiding behind the desk. Crazy. Smart. Peter's smart. Tricky. There's Peter and his father. Peter sat in a grown-up chair. His father sat next to him. "Daddy," said Peter, "let's paint the little chair pink for Susie." They're painting the chair pink for his sister. And they did. They painted it pink. And then here we are at the end of the book. And that's the end. That's Peter's chair. So at the beginning, Peter didn't want to share his old stuff with his new little sister. But at the end, once he realized that it didn't fit him anymore and that it would be more useful for his little sister, he ended up giving it to his little sister very nicely. This was a good book teaching us about sharing, and I think that the more you read, the more you can learn about life, and the more you can learn about school, and it'll help better prepare you. So keep reading. Thanks for letting me read this for you, and have a great rest of the school year. Go Cats!